family. Welcome to our pink full moon ritual exclusively for my VIP clients and my coven, my family. How are you, Apostle Treasure? The treasure is here. So I set up my area, get us in the mood. I hope everybody wore their pink today and just absorb the energy. Usually with the full moon, I feel kind of wonky, but it's different with this full moon. It's different. I really felt that pink, passionate, self-love energy. Okay. So the reason why, I feel spirit. I feel spirit, y'all. It's almost overwhelming. It's almost overwhelming. Okay, let me light some incense. We about to manifest some stuff. You hear me? We about to tap in. And what I was going to say, the reason why I feel spirit all over me, my goodness. Woo! The reason why I wanted us to do this together is simply because there is power in unity. There is power in unity. Look at that. You see the sparks coming off that incense? I told y'all the energy high. Wow. My goodness. Okay, spirit. And also, now that we're having our weekly meeting on Google Meet, and then this month, the fourth Saturday of this month, we're going to start having our actual physical meetings in Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay. And this is a total different energy from when I was in ministry. I gotta say it like I feel it. I gotta say it like I feel it. In ministry, I always felt a struggle. Apostle, let me know if you understand where I'm coming from. I always felt a struggle. I always felt like, when I get ready to go forth in ministry, warfare, it's like maybe be successful, maybe not. Okay. The thoughts in my head before I get to that point would be, yeah, I'm gonna be, successful. But once I get in that flow, that introductory day, that opening day, the start of that, the planning of the conference, the project, I felt like, oh, this not gonna work. This not gonna be what I want it to be. Okay. I will always feel it, and it was always right. Although I did have good turnouts and everything, I'm not saying that overall I wasn't going to be successful. Okay, because I had online ministries, I had conference, I've done a lot. Okay, um, but this energy, and I'm not taking away from my journey from where I was, but this energy is different. It's almost like spirit is telling me you're going to break through for yourself and your family. Okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. And maybe spirit didn't allow that to break forth like other people with mega ministries, because I wouldn't have been here. I would still be in there. You see what I'm saying? We experience breakthroughs where we are destined to be for the remainder of our lives. Okay. I touched a lot of people and all of that, but this energy with my spiritual practice and everything, I know that I'm going to be wealthy. I know that my clients are going to be wealthy. I know that we're going to obtain things that we've been waiting years to obtain. I just know. I just know. why God, Creator, Spirit had it set up like this. It's in my bloodline. There's no other way. It was just destined. Some things we can't explain totally. Just the best we can, we just know. Okay. So I'm looking forward to the testimonials that's going to come from this ritual. Okay. So what I asked was everybody that was going to participate. Now, it's going to bless everybody that's connected to me overall. But I asked for those petition from those of you that wanted something specific and just felt led to write it out. And so what I did, I looked at your petitions, and a few weeks ago, I was looking for my parchment paper, and it's probably in there. I got so much stuff, but I just felt led because that's what the slaves did. That's what they did. They got the brown paper bag, and this would be their parchment paper. Ooh, I feel baba sotobo hosha. Y'all. Whatever comes out tonight, okay? Got me speaking in tongues. My goodness. Okay. So they will write their petitions out. And so you sent your petitions to me, you text them, right? I sat my little butt down at my table and I wrote them down. I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. I wrote them down. I put your name and I wrote out what you sent me. Okay. All right. And I'm writing with intent, and it's in green ink on this paper. All right. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Everybody that sent, I got y'all. I got y'all. Okay. I just did that. Right. So after I wrote your petition on the paper, then I took the candle that I created. This candle it has the sacred rose coven on there, and it has the 7 seals of Solomon on here. All right. If you don't know about the 7 seals of Solomon, tap in. Look it up. You will be very, very blessed when you read about the 7 seals of Solomon. And so I have a cowrie shell for protection. I have twine, for the binding of together and binding our blessings to us, and the gold string to represents the wealth and prosperity and good health and all of that. I put it at the top, you know what I'm saying? And then on the back, there's instructions. Okay, if you ever got a candle from me, this is what I do. Okay, you have your pictures on the front, whatever the candle is going to manifest for you, and then there will be a prayer or instructions on the back. All right, inside. Okay, I did my whole remelting down the wax, and I've added glitter. I've added herbs to represent every area of prosperity and abundance you can think of. Okay, so this, y'all, my goodness. See, it's power and unity. I can feel all of us connecting together. That's what I'm feeling. My goodness. So this workings is going to give you what you need, grant you what you need, and it's going to open up the floodgates where there's a continuous flow of abundance. Okay, and it also will diminish poverty from your house, from your life. Hey, y'all. Hey. Okay. Oh, bless you, Rhonda. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so we need a continuous flow. All right, can I teach for a minute? Just for a minute. We need a continuous flow. The issue is not, thank you, Spirit. The issue is not that we can't get the money, that we can't make the money, that we didn't have money coming to our hands. Okay, we've all had a good amount of money coming to our hands, but because of the bloodline, because of the people we were attached to, and the energies, okay, the energy, we Somehow we lose it or hold it in our pocket or we spend it and it's gone. And we wait a long time and then we get another, we have spurts of prosperity, spurts of financial breakthrough. But this time, I decree and declare that we're going to have continuous flow. It's time for us to walk in our wealthy place. For real, for real. I'm 50. Okay? It's time. Because the stuff that I need. So if I would have obtained riches in my 30s, my desire would have been different from it is now, right now. I'm thinking, the first thing I'm thinking is, listen, I want to have life insurance put away. If something should happen, my children to be good. I want to have assets. I want to have all these things in place so that I have children. I have grandchildren. Okay, in my 30s, I probably, get me the big house and a car and everything. Honey, just get me a car that's paid off. My car paid off. Let me put repairs on that car and get another car. My desires are different. Yours, I know, are different. You may want the big house on the hill. Okay, I wouldn't mind having a nice house. For my mother, dedicated to my mother. I want a big, old-fashioned house with a wraparound porch. Okay, remodel with that old school wood and brick and everything. They used to make houses, that you couldn't move them. Okay, you couldn't move them. It was hard to pull them up in bad storms and weathers and everything like that because the materials were high quality. So that is one of the reasons why I want an old-fashioned house. And I just love the way they look and feel. And that is something my mother, I can remember driving in a car with her, and we would pass by the old-fashioned houses with the wraparound porch. And she said, let's get one, baby. We're going to get one. Let's start looking for one. And she said, we're going to have a garden out there on the side or in the back. And then we had it all planned out. And when my mama passed away, I felt like, oh my gosh. Hey, Kimberly. Blessings, family. You know what? Y'all see, God is moving. God is moving. Yes, ma'am. You got a client. You got a client. Let's chop it up in May. I need to go ahead and because you did tell me, it's time, Rhonda. It's time. Because you'll let me know what's best and everything. Because I didn't want to go to other, and I was going to talk to this gentleman, but I don't know what they're giving me. You know what I'm saying? Because some stuff don't go over well when the time comes for you to use it. I am aware of that because my mom and my grandmother will always invest in life insurance things. And I ran into an issue where my mom borrowed against it and left me like $4,000 in debt because she borrowed against her life insurance. Okay, I didn't know. All right, so your desires change, family. They change, and we need a continuous flow of income, and not just that. We need savings. Okay, I've heard people say, "Oh, I don't save," but it's nice to have savings. You ever had money put up, and you're like, "I don't know why I got this money put up." Something happened, you're like, "Oh my goodness, thank you, Lord, I got this money put up." Right? That's where we at. Okay, we need to really be in a place where we can spend money, we have money saved, and we can enjoy our life. A balance. All right. So that is what this ritual is about. All right. And the fact that everybody is connected now. I've been waiting for this time to connect my clients and all of that. And y'all gonna see how powerful it is for us to come together as one. All right. So this is the candle, like I said. All right. And I'm going to, what's mine? You can't find nothing when you need it. Okay, so what I am going to do is read what I have on the back of this. And y'all, I'm gonna try to be done with this in the next 20 minutes. So what I want to challenge y'all to do is when you get off this live, go out into I'm still, even though I'm in the house, the full moon energy is here, and it's going to be attracted because I do a lot of workings in here. But I want to challenge y'all to go out. If you're going to stay out, stand out in the yard, look at the moon, walk to your car, just take a few minutes in the energy. Okay, if you have a lake or a stream nearby, you could go take some offerings, drop some coins in the water, and thank spirit for that. Or just go out and stand on the porch or your back patio and just look up at the moon sky and just give spirit thanks and gratitude for what we're witnessing tonight. Okay, so here we are. Now, when it comes to the full moon, uh, the pink full moon, it's going to give us everything that we need. All right. But I want to tell y'all about the 7 seals of Solomon, what I have on here. So this seal represents balance and harmony. The interlocking triangles represent the balance between opposing forces, such as masculine and feminine, or spiritual and material. Number 2, protection. The seal of Solomon is often used as a protective symbol, warding off evil spirits and negative energies. And we so need that, y'all. We so need that. You know how the Bible says, um, with the canker worm and the palmer worm ate up, there are energies that attach to us. That's why we go through spurts of prosperity and wealth and everything, because such certain energies eat up our seed. Okay, so we're warding off those spirits and negative energies. Number 3 is wisdom and knowledge. The symbol is associated with King Solomon's wisdom, and knowledge, and is often used in magical and spiritual practices to tap into these qualities. Not only do we need the money, honey, do we need the dividends? All right. Do we need the digits to survive in this world? We need the wisdom and the knowledge. Somebody asked for that in their petition. They want the wisdom and the knowledge when it comes to your finances. All right. So we're all going to get that. And number 4, connection to the divine. The seal of Solomon is sometimes seen as a symbol of connection to the divine, representing the union between heaven and earth. All right. And so this is our pink full moon abundance candle prayer. All right. This is the prayer. By the light of this pink full moon, I call upon the energies of abundance and prosperity. May this candle ignite the spark of abundance within me, guiding me towards financial freedom and stability. May the pink light of this full moon fill my heart with love and gratitude, attracting abundance and positivity into my life. May I be open to receiving the abundance that is mine. And may I share it with others in a spirit of generosity and kindness. As this candle burns, may my abundance grow, and may I be a beacon of light, and the full moon guide me towards my highest good. And may I manifest my desires with ease and joy. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Now, with love and gratitude, I receive the abundance that is mine. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right. So before I light the candle, I want to burn a coal and to make our manifestation manifest quickly. Our petitions, I should say, manifest quickly. We're going to use the element of fire. And so with me writing out your petition, I wrote them out, then I spoke your name and your petition into the candle, so everybody's energy is in this candle. And then we're going to burn them. So you talking about some powerful energies. Listen, we didn't come here to play. Let's see if I can. Let me do this a different way. We didn't come here to play. So bear with me, y'all. I'm glad I asked my baby for her lighter. I knew mine was going to go out. Hers like brand new. Got it at the same time. But y'all know I've been here working. Don't go out yet. No. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Trying to ignite this charcoal disc. You know what? I'm going to do it like this. All right. I'm just going to put the disc in there, and then I'm going to start lighting the paper, and it will light it on its own. Okay. Boom. I'm not fighting. Okay. So what I am going to do is fold each paper towards me. Thank you, Spirit. Representing, I am standing in proxy for all of us, for myself, all of us, because we want these blessings to come toward us. And if you never seen me do a working, this is what I do. I'll sit at my desk, and it don't be dark, of course, but I'll sit at my desk and I put my love into it. That's why y'all are getting results. And I usually play a song. If I wasn't on YouTube, I would have music playing, but you know, copyright infringement is real, and I don't want to get my channel flagged. So I usually play some music to represent the working that I'm doing, and we go from there. Okay, so for those of you that are learning hoodoo, you want something to manifest quick, use fire. Thank you, Spirit. Let me anoint the papers. I'm gonna anoint everything too. So this is my wealth and prosperity elixir. You could put it in your hair. You could rub it on your body. You can use it in your workings. It's multi-purpose. Highly charged. It has all the herbs, crystals. It's prayed over. It's an amazing oil. And remember, the magic is in you. So I'm putting all my good, powerful energy into all the petitions. It is so. It is so. It is so. Robobokush Ramandia Mokuribia Sata Romokushita Ndidioso Ribikunda Ba So Ribiata Bokusa. Okay, so however you get the energy up, I'm a prayer warrior. That'll never go away. So now We are burning the petitions. Thank you, Spirit. You could sing a song or just look into the fire. Mm. Oh, yeah. The energy is high on this one. Sound like a fire, don't it? Like I got wood in here. This is a good workings. Whoa. See how the flames are? Big. Ah, thank you, Spirit. And I want to encourage those of you, because I do have a few clients that won't even participate in the rituals because they, they'll get a reading, but they're still a little nervous about what I do. But here's Spirit. You may not understand it, but the Spirit say participate, participate. And ask me any questions that you want. Listen to Spirit. Don't sit there and say, I'm scared. And Spirit is saying participate. And you don't want to get in trouble with Spirit. And I'm here to guide you, to help you. Don't be afraid. If you get in readings, you might as well jump on in. And so what we're doing, we're trying to burn all of this to a crisp. Okay. And what I'm going to do, which makes my spell work very potent, I try to use several of the elements, but what has been very effective, if I need something that's, like we need this done quickly. All right. We need Spirit to move on this. We've already put a lot of energy into it, but there's a stream that is like a bridge coming into my apartment complex, the street. But it's, it's a bridge and it's a brook that runs under it. And so one side of the brook is just like kind of normal. The other side, it has, you could see fog and it's magical. And so I've been working on that side of the brook, and I'll do spell work on that bridge and drop the ashes in the water. And you talking about Spirit moving something fierce. So this is what I'm going to do with ours tonight. And while I'm walking down there to that brook, I'm going to, leave this open so I can absorb that energy. I'm going to do everything necessary to bless this ritual. Okay. So we have burnt everything. Make sure I got all petitions burnt. Okay. Now, the candle, I'm going to light this candle. I have permission from my ancestor to put it on my ancestor altar. So we got this done, y'all. You understand? Gonna drop that in the brook. Then we're gonna have this burning for 7 days. I don't know, Spirit. Sometimes Spirit tell me let it burn continuously. The other times I'm at the, put it out, then light it. Sometimes Spirit say, I want you here while this candle is burning. Sometimes my family here, I keep it burning. They keep an eye, keep, fire safety. keep an eye out on it. But I have permission to put our candle, this is our candle, family, on my ancestor altar. Y'all know we about to be blessed. Okay? So here we go. We've already said the prayer. Let's just take a minute. If you're watching live, just take a minute. Even if you watch the replay, take a minute and just fill your heart with thanks and gratitude. Think about your petition. Let's just take just a few seconds. I'm infusing that energy into the candle. Okay. So now I'm going to blow life into the candle. Its charge is ready, but I'm going to make it alive and active. Go. Gonna light it. How beautiful that looks. All right. And I'm going to sit it right here. My ancestor altar is right here. Sit it there safely. And it's burning. Yes. Okay. This is still burning. It's hot. I'm going to sit it safely right here. My little cauldron, put my lid on it. Okay. When you do your workings, pay attention. Take your time. It's not going to look perfect, but it's perfect. You know what I'm saying? And before we go, this is the selenite wand. It's connecting with the energies. Blessing my aura. Okay. Now, before you go, I'm going to do a reading. Yes, yeah, awesome. Woo! Anointing my hands. Woo! And I'm going to do a reading. Woo! Baba so rebeki shitobohosa. Woo! Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. My goodness. Okay. What is the energy? I'm tapping the cards on the cauldron. All right. I'm going to touch the candle so I can read. That's how I read the energies. Whenever I say I'm going to read the energies on your candle, on your workings, I tap the cards on your workings. Candle, whatever I'm working with. So what is the energy around this working tonight? This pink full moon spirit. What is it that you want me to tell my spiritual family? Let's do 3 cards. Okay, got it. This is the 10 of Cups. Hope y'all can see it. Okay, that's the first card. The second one um is the wow, the Ten of Swords. Take a good look at that. And then the final one is the Knight of Swords. Okay. I don't know what I did with my little book to go with this. Okay. I forgot to put it in there. Okay. So let's start with the 10 the 10 of Swords. I feel like this represents the things that if you could see the card, the sword stuck in this individual's back. I feel like that represents all the things that we've been burdened with financially. Okay. If it's not one thing, it's another. Okay. Um, and spirit is acknowledging that energy that you're going through a lot, you've been through a lot, and it's really put a toll on your life. Some of you has it affected your body, it has affected your mind, and also I know this to be true. As spirit has me say this because of me doing readings and y'all workings and stuff. Your financial situation um came about because you couldn't work anymore. Some of you had situations and ailments, things happened to you on your job, losses and things because of your ailment, because of your accident. And spirit is acknowledging that. And I know we could all think of more than 10 things that are ailing us financially. All right. My little cheat sheet here. Yeah. Representing, your period of significant hardship. Yeah, just financially in a ruin, like a financial ruin and a crisis. This includes bankruptcy, loss of investments, or a deep financial setback. Also, this card is suggesting that we need to confront the situations, which we have in this spell work tonight, make necessary changes, and begin rebuilding. Look at this, your financial stability. And so that is what we ask spirit for. We want a continuous flow of finances. We want to be stable. We want to have savings. We want to have money we can play with. All right. And money we can do business with. Okay. Because you need that balance. Don't ever be like, oh, I just want money to pay my bills. That's not enough, baby. That sounds like an old church mother. That's not enough, baby. Just enough to pay your bills. You need money to play with. All right. You need money saved up for what they say, saving money for a rainy day. And you need money, you would just say, oh, I want to buy me some new shoes today. You know, if you a gentleman and you like to play golf, get me some new golf clubs. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. It also encourages focusing on opportunities for growth and regeneration that may emerge from the ashes of the crisis. So doors of opportunity, it's about to open for all of us. Okay. If you have a business, get ready. If you have a vision, get ready. If you've been waiting for a lump sum of money to drop on you, drop in that account, something to be released to you, hey, get ready. So here's the financial crisis. I'm going to take my time with this. Give me a few more minutes. The card can represent a situation where finances have severely deteriorated, perhaps due to a sudden loss of income, unexpected expenses, or investment losses. I said that. Loss and setbacks. It can symbolize the feeling of being overwhelmed by debt or the complete loss of financial assets. Need for change. The Ten of Swords urges the individual to acknowledge the problem, which we have. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Yeah, all that, sis. All that. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. You can't attract that abundant energy if you say, oh, if I would have did it this way. Okay, it is what it is. You did what you did. It's over, baby. Let's move forward. Okay? And take concrete steps to improve your financial situation. Transition and new beginning. The card can also indicate a transition into a new phase where the individual is financially able to move forward with a plan for rebuilding their financial stability. Did you hear that? Oh, finally able. Where the individual is finally able to move forward with a plan for rebuilding their financial stability. Avoidance of despair. The card cautions against succumbing to despair or feeling powerless, as these emotions can hinder progress. That is why you can't sit there and just shoulda, coulda, woulda. You got to say, whoo, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Allah, Buddha, whoever. All right. Thank you. I've cleared the energy and I'm moving forward. All right. Because I did in the candle, there is some road opening herbs and road opening oil. So the road is open for you. Rebuilding and regeneration. It highlights the potential for growth and renewal, suggesting that even after a financial crisis, look at this, y'all, it's possible to emerge stronger and more resilient. I love it. All right. So now we have the Ten of Cups. That was the middle card. Wow. It suggests a period of financial stability. This is good energy, abundance, and growth. It indicates that investments that you made in the past are likely to yield positive results, and your financial prosperity is on the rise. This card encourages you to continue making wise financial decisions as your wealth is set to increase. It may also suggest receiving positive news or opportunities related to finances. Stability and abundance signifies a sense of security and ease in financial matters. Positive returns. Past investments are likely to be fruitful, bringing financial rewards and growth. Wise decision. The card encourages continued responsible financial management as your prosperity is predicted to come. Potential for growth. This period is a favorable time for making informed decisions that can lead to further financial success. Receiving good news. There may be positive news or opportunities related to your finances, such as a promotion. Come on, promotion. Raise. Come on, raise. Or unexpected financial windfall. This is the work we just did, y'all. That's the energy on the work we just did. I'm going to read that again. There may be positive news or opportunities related to your finances, my finances, our finances, such as a promotion, raise, or unexpected financial windfall. All right. And then we have the Knight of Swords. And we'll be done. I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling quite all right. Wow. All right. It suggests a period of focused action, ambition, and potentially quick spending. It indicates a drive to pursue financial goals with determination, possibly through calculated risk or a willingness to spend to achieve a desired outcome. This card can also represent a need to be more efficient with your savings, with the understanding that with enough focused effort, goals can be met. You want to stay focused and ambitious, okay? The Knight of Swords embodies a strong desire to achieve financial success, driven by a need for ambition and quick results. You're going to take calculated risk, taking calculated risks in investments or career ventures to reach financial goals. Quick spending amplify a willingness to spend freely, potentially impulsively. So be careful, y'all, especially if it's seen as a way to achieve a desired outcome. Just be led by spirit. Saving and efficiency. It also indicates a need to be more focused on saving and optimizing your resources, especially if you're working toward a specific financial goal. Potential for success. With the right focus and determination, the Knight of Swords suggests that your efforts to achieve financial success will be rewarded. This has been good, good, good. Now let me tell you why we have the Ten of Swords in the middle. Okay. So we get the energy, spirit comes in with the energy telling us, you know, it's all good in our hood. The financial stability, all of that. All right. It comes in with that. And then it comes in where it talks about our financial crisis. So why did the good news come before telling us about our financial crisis? All right. So usually when you get good news, you ever got like a lump sum of money or somebody said they're going to do something or you got a breakthrough and you're like, oh my God, it's just too good to be true. And sometimes you be like, not really. You really don't believe it. Okay. So spirit is telling you, okay, giving us encouragement, inspiration, confirmation that this spell work is going to do what we want it to do. All right. We're on the right track. So right behind that comes, this is why. You see what I'm saying? You're saying, really? It's really going to happen for me? Spirit say, yes, it's going to happen for you. This is why. So when I told you why, you were more able to open up your heart and spirit to receive, like, oh, yeah, that is right. Oh, wow, that's me. I've been really going through. Oh, I did experience some setbacks. All right? Because when it comes to tarot and spirit doing what it needs to do, just like when you was in church, you got to be open. You got to be open to receive. And I love how the cards show us exactly what's going on. I can sit here and run my mouth all night, but you seeing it on these cards makes sense. So now we know that the spell work is working. Us coming together as a family to do this ritual, acknowledging the hardships and all the shit we don't walk through. Cool. All right. And then it talks about once you get your breakthrough, don't be out there acting crazy with your money. Period. You gonna have it like that. Money gonna come like that. Don't be crazy with your spending. Be wise. Okay? Be wise with your money. Save and all of that. Okay? I remember that money. I manifested $10,000. My God, that's a lot. And some of you may have seen more than that, more money than that 1 month. But that's a lot that I've seen in 1 month by myself without being married and everything. And I was like, oh, $10,000? And I think I did all right with it. I probably could have did better. I probably could have did better. Because when you ain't used to having that type of money, you can be an impulsive spender. They're like, let's go. Everybody, all the cars on me. Everybody, you get a car. You get a car. You see what I'm saying? Especially you're a giver. You're like, I got it. But baby, you ain't going to keep it if you do impulsive spending. Slow down. When the money start coming, slow down the thing. All right? Can't do that in this season. You can't just take everybody to a restaurant, 100 of your family members, and say, I pay for everybody $50 buffet. No, baby. Don't do that. And the investment. All right. Be wise in your investing. And some of you that already made investments, now you can add to that investment because it's a great investment. That's what I'm hearing from these cards, from this, from spirit with this energy. You have already invested in an investment, but you need more money to invest in the investment. So don't forget about that when the finances start coming. Also, your investment is going to start blessing you. All right. Your investment is about to be worth the investment. Okay. So it all works hand in hand. Absolutely amazing. Any questions or comments? Wow. Didn't our hearts burn tonight with the power of spirit? Okay, y'all. I am so grateful. Thank you for joining me. I'm thankful for those of you that were able to pop in. I pray everybody goes back and watch the replay. Like I said tonight, go out into that full moon energy. All right, even when you walk to the car, just take a few minutes. Okay, cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Take a take a few minutes. All right. If you have crystals, um, anything that you use to elevate yourself, if it's an oil, anything, it doesn't have to be a crystal, it doesn't have to be something magical that you got. It could be a piece of jewelry that you want blessed. Maybe it's a necklace that somebody gave you. Take it out into the full moon. Take it out into the full moon. What I would do, I would get some alcohol and clean it real good, and then get you some oil, anoint it, and then just take it out in the full moon. Allow that energy to hit it. Okay, for especially for protection and everything I said that the full moon does. Bless it. You could take your Bible out there. You could take your journal out there. You could take your head wrap out there, your earrings out there, just your jewelry, okay, out there. Go ahead and get some of that. And it doesn't take long. Just take a few minutes and come back inside. Blessings to you, sis. Blessings to you as well. Thank y'all for joining me. All right. Also remember, family, this energy is high tonight. I wanted to do the ritual tonight because we're at the highest peak. Okay. About time I did the rituals, probably by 8:30, it's at the highest peak now. All right. And it will be so for today and tomorrow. Okay. And then you have about 5 days out to absorb the full moon energy. So if you want to do any workings, any prayers, any spiritual baths, do it within the first this week, 7 days, up until next Saturday, if you want to harness that energy. Okay, this is a perfect time to pray. This is a perfect time to make love and manifest with your partner or just become closer. I wish I had somebody to. If you can get to it, baby, get all into it. This is the best time. I have yet to connect with someone during the full moon. They don't want to mess with me. I don't know. Men don't want to mess with me during the full moon. And I put offerings out there. I'm like, you want to, let's get it. They were like, because they know, I work magic. Say, girl, we're not messing with that on the full moon. It's powerful. If you married, you got a partner, you better get it in tonight, baby. Get it in. Get it in. Do something. Get it in for me. All right. And then you could also just, go into a prayer and say, I thank you. Seriously, y'all. I thank you for manifesting this for me and my husband, for me and my wife, for me and my partner. Thank you, Spirit. And you come together and you just have a spirit of gratitude and thankfulness. heightens the energy. You become one in the spirit, and then you wait to see what spirit is going to do within the next 30 to 60 days. That's simple. You can get a glass of water, take it into the full moon, walk around with it, pray over it, and drink it. That's healing for your body. You could do so much with this energy. And this is what we're going to do every month. I'm going to have a ritual set up for every month. One night, I may be, or one day, if the full moon starts like early in the day, I'll do a ritual outside. Okay, because I want y'all to experience and see the power of spirit. Yeah, when y'all ask me to do a working, this is what I do. This is why you get results. Okay? So y'all go ahead and say, A, 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 A. Okay? So it is what it is. All right. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. Relax and enjoy this energy. I hope y'all like my little setup I had here. My daughter helped me. Okay. You know, we got to see. I had to turn on my light and stuff and all of that. And this is great energy for your altars as well. All right. I'll probably ring my bell over my altar, but my altar's pretty charged. Then I got the candle on there. So we're good to go. Burn some incense. Seriously, y'all. Tap in. All right. Okay. I love y'all. And this live will be private for a couple of days. And then I will release it to the public. All right. And I think they have to come into it to see y'all comments here. But we ain't talking about nothing. Y'all ain't putting nothing out here private. Just me cutting up. Y'all better tap in. I'm serious. My God. From Zion. I love y'all. Have a good night. If you have any questions, text me, family.